Before I cut to the story, I'm going to give you a background check on what's going on. I'm 26 years old, single, and live in an apartment. It was a small studio apartment, really nice. When you enter it, you are greeted with a large room, separated by a half wall with a kitchen on the other side. In the living room is a small hallway, leading to my room with a bathroom across from my door. Anyways, there was a large power outage after a hurricane. Most people were evacuated, but I chose to stay, along with two other people, both on the same floor as I. The only light sources I had was flashlight, cell phone, and a video camera with night shot. Also a flare, as ridiculous as that sounds. I had the flare for when I went camping, just for fun. I didn't plan on using it. It was 2:32 a.m. I was in the living room with a few candles lit. My head was resting in my palms as I sat on my couch. I heard someone gasping for air, coming from the apartment next to mine. I knocked on the wall a few times asking if they were okay. No reply. However, the gasping for air came to a stop. It made me feel uncomfortable, but I ignored it. But after a few minutes, it came back, louder and more furious than it once was. I now heard a quick hiss. I was worried now. I quickly stood up, grabbed the flashlight across from me, and in an instant, I flicked it on and dashed to the door. It took me a second to unlock it. But when I did, I quickly stepped out my door and began walking down to my neighbor's apartment, just one door up from mine. I began knocking, he stopped the heavy breathing, and now all that could be heard was the hissing and the sound of something's claws scurrying against a tiled floor. I let myself in, he didn't lock the door. I hesitated when stepping in. I didn't take another step out of the doorframe though. I scanned the room with a flashlight. I heard that hissing sound again. It sounded like a cat, but with a human's tone mixed in. It sounded close. I saw it. It ran right between my legs, escaping the room. I quickly spun around and watched as it ran on all fours, wailing its body around while it scurried to my door and entered my room. I wish I shut it behind me when I left. I slowly walked to my door, peering in before entering. In the far right corner of my room, I saw a small figure on its knees and hands, his head tilted as he studied me, judging me. My door instantly slammed shut behind me. I tried opening it, but someone was on the other side holding the doorknob. I heard a familiar voice. They were apologizing. They said that it was either me or them, and they didn't want to die. I spun around and began thrashing on the door, balling my fists. They grew sore after each punch. I heard it hiss at me, the creature behind me. I turned my back to the door and slowly slid down, collapsing. I began crying. The creature's mouth widened, consuming its entire face. Its dark eyes formed a sinister shape as it gave off a grin. It opened its hands, revealing its lengthy claws. It began crawling towards me. I tried to kick it back. I realized my flare was in my pocket. I quickly grabbed it out and set it off, using the red blazing rod that was burning my hand to keep the creature away. I cornered myself against the wall. The creature got annoyed. It smacked the flare out of my hand, sending it across the room, setting fire to the carpet. The red glow revealed its hideous and unhuman face. Dark, pure black voids for eyes, pale gray skin, a mouth filled with canine teeth, and an unnaturally skinny body, similar to a human's. It was completely nude, but no genitalia had been seen. The creature met with my eyes and grinned as it swiped its razor-sharp claws across my head.